I'm gonna host my freak offs and then I'm gonna get arrested is what happened to Sean Diddy Combs. Yo, welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna be talking about Sean Diddless Combs yet again. Ain't no need for a rundown for this dude. We all really know who this dude is. A rapper man, producer man who was just a really nasty, freaky dude. Kendrick Lamar would even go as far as to call him a freaky ass 69 god, and honestly he wouldn't be too far off if I'm being frank. No hot dog. Wacky jokes aside though, I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering why I'm even talking about this sick little dude. Well, recently Mr. Diddless Combs has been arrested. Honestly, no shocker to anybody considering his track record, but finally he was arrested for sex trafficking. In this article by AP News, it says the music mogul is charged with racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. The indictment against him lists allegations that go back to 2008. Yeah, like I said, these go back a long fucking time. I already did, I think, 1 or 2 videos, definitely at least one. I've already did 1 video on this nasty dude. So if you want to get caught up with a little bit more of the nasty, vile shit he's done, you probably don't want to. I don't recommend it, but if you want to, that video is up on my channel. But yeah, you see some of the nasty shit he's done is finally starting to, you know, reap its dirty head. The article goes on to say he's accused of persuading, I'm not gonna try to fucking say that weird word, it just means persuading. Anyways, he's accused of persuading female victims and male sex workers into drugged up, sometimes day-long sexual performances dubbed freak-offs. The indictment also refers obliquely to an attack on his former girlfriend, the R&B singer Cassie, that was captured on video. Again, if y'all have watched my videos before, or at least the P. Diddy video I did originally, I think it was the first video, we covered that video where he was exposed just basically trying to hit uppercut combo breakers on Cassie Ventura. And this wasn't like anything recent, it was years ago, like 10 maybe 15 years ago. Might not actually be that long, but nevertheless it was basically covered up and finally uncovered. The article talks about how his defenders tried their damnedest to defend this nasty evildoer, but there's genuinely only so much they can do with a criminal like this. Like, this dude's worse than Adam fucking Smasher from Cyberpunk, and he killed after them explaining how his lawyers try to defend him, which is basically not even possible. It goes on to talk about when his house got searched. During the searches of Combs' homes earlier this year, law enforcement seized narcotics, videos of performances, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, according to prosecutors. They said agents also seized firearms, ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers in his bedroom closet in Miami. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all again, this guy is genuinely a criminal. Like, I'm not saying he's like Jack Doherty where he's just an asshole, or he's like Neon where he's just a loser. No, he's just an actual like straight up criminal. Defaced AR-15s, drugs, and other narcotics. And let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Can we all really address the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube? I don't even think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson goes through that much baby oil, dog. Now I get it, he was trying to host his insane major master prestige freak offs, but fuck me, man, how much baby oil does one man need? Like, I swear the Diddy ran into the sex store and told the worker,
I don't care about you, the only thing I care about is you putting this bottle of lube in the bag like every other bottle of lube that ever existed.
And can we mention the fact that he was pumping people full of drugs just to masturbate to them while they did weird sexual acts? No? Okay, alright, we'll just move on then. And also, why did he have guns? What the fuck were the guns for? Combs' lawyer said his client didn't own the guns, noting that he employs a security company. Like, just because you have a security company doesn't mean that the guns aren't yours. And even if they aren't yours, that makes it worse, because why the fuck do you have guns in your house that aren't yours? Another paragraph in the article, it says it alleges that Combs used explicit recordings as collateral to ensure the woman's continued obedience and silence. He also exerted control over victims by promising career opportunities, providing and threatening to withhold financial support, dictating how they looked, monitoring their health records, and controlling where they lived, according to the indictment. So here it just goes in depth on exactly what the fuck he was doing. Well, more of what he was doing. We pretty much knew like the general consensus of what this asshole was up to, but we didn't have a lot more of the details like how we do now. I also want to mention that he's tried to get out of his bail, or like he's tried to bail himself out of jail twice now, and he's been declined twice now. They've both been for insane amounts of money, like tens of millions of dollars, and they just won't let him go because obviously he wants to get out to do something, and probably hurting the victims is top priority, I would imagine. If not doing that, then doing something that will result in them not being able to tell their part of the story fairly. And we can't even almost put that past Mr. The Diddy, because this scumbag has genuinely done some shit like that before. I mean, shit, he was trying to hide the video footage of him in the hotel beating Cassie Ventura, and he did hide it for a long fucking time. So yeah, it's probably best if he just honestly stays locked up, at least for the time being. The paragraph I wanted to bring up was this one that says, as the threat of criminal charges loomed, Combs and his associates pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, offering bribes and supplying false narratives of what happened, the indictment says. So like I said, he's just an asshole, and he's also a manipulator, or at least he tries to manipulate people just to get what he wants, which is silence. I swear it's like the more information comes out on this guy, the more I just dislike him, because it just gets worse and worse, just like the Mr. B situation. That's pretty much all the sentences and paragraphs I'm going to pull from this article. I just wanted to showcase one of these weird videos I found of Mr. The Diddy just being very weird with a minor that he apparently adopted.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So you see here, she's barely even able to speak before Diddy chimes in, no, what's your actual full name? Then after she tries to explain that, he chimes in again saying, oh, you have beautiful parents, amazing parents, but I adopted you. Yeah, Diddy adopted a white child. Like, brother, what does that have to do with literally anything? Good for you. You adopted a white child. Thank goodness, I guess. Except it's not thank goodness considering who we're talking about, which is the Diddy. So don't know if he still has full custody or like custody of this child, but if so, then that needs to be revoked immediately, especially considering that he is now being locked up for sex trafficking.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Yeah.
Even if you have the minor saying this, it still doesn't sound right. Like, the Diddy thought he was gonna get away. Oh, well, maybe if I have the kids say it, then it'll sound like it's all right. Honestly, bro, it makes it sound just as worse, if not even worse, considering that this is a Lil G. Little G means little girl. And then the way she phrased it as well, he seen me on the street and he decided to be a nice man and pick me up. I don't think that anyone's supposed to do that, no matter how much of a nice man they are. Like, has this kid never heard of stranger danger, especially when you're coming across the Diddy? As soon as you see this man, you run as far as you can in the opposite direction as fast as you can, because he gonna find you and he gonna get you.
Like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So, just clarify it, because it's crazy out here online.
He even tries to be like, oh, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. No, what you really mean is that, I seen you and I thought you could benefit from having a black father and all that. Like, brother, race has nothing to do with anything. You're trying to make it seem like it's completely normal when in theory it should be completely normal. There isn't anything you should have to make seem normal. It should just be a normal thing anyways. Like, if you have to go this far just to tell people how normal the thing you're doing is, then it probably isn't that normal for you. Then he gives a bunch of random examples of people adopting kids, but what he fails to realize is that he's not those same people. He has an actual track record that is just genuinely bad.
Play with the kids, and I got permission from your mother, and say all of that, because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all 4 of us. So.
6 months.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs. Let's go.
I'm no specialist in body language, but this young lady doesn't seem very happy or comfortable to be in this room full of grown men. Like, yeah, there's one other girl there, but you can't even tell if she's old or not. But even if she is old, why is this little girl hanging around 3 other grown-ass men? Like, the Diddy, I understand, because he's supposedly her adopted father. I get that. But what are the other dudes doing there? It seems like a birthday party, and if that's the case, then why are they there? And you know what? Fuck it. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and just say that they're friends coming to like celebrate and, you know, throw a party or whatever. Why are they in Diddy's wacky little live stream video? Shouldn't they be doing literally anything else, like having a conversation with the other attendants at the party? If this even is a party, I can see balloons in the background, but I don't know. That's not a surefire way, because you know how Diddy likes to do the fucking freak dance parties, the goddamn freak along, the fucking freakening. Then he tries to give her a weird kiss on the cheek and tries to like pull her away. Like, why do he have his arms wrapped around her so much? Like, I get it, that's your adopted kid, but damn, bro, can you move? For all, that's pretty much it. As of right now, Mr. Diddy is locked up in prison. Not in prison, I think he's just actually in jail for right now. Either way, he's locked up, and hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully they throw the book at him, because he deserves it. He's just nasty. He hasn't gotten any help for it, and he just keeps doing the same shit over and over. Did I forget to mention that he's also been involved in car bombings? That's pretty much it for today's video, though. I don't really have too much else to say on this dickhead. I hope he goes to jail for a long fucking time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Congratulations, Bladers. I seen you laughing while you was eating your blizzard. Can I have a blizzard? No? Oh, okay. Anyway, since you was laughing, I seen you laughing, you might as well make that big red button, a big gray button, sub to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Help us get to that 1K sub goal. And on top of that, you get to stay up to date with the newest shit. But I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, bye-bye. Time to go eat some pizza. I'm hungry. Welcome back to a special little outro. I hope you enjoyed the video. I assume you did, since you made it to a special little outro. If you want more of me and my wackiness, then go to my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/JoshVHS. I ain't really got no announcements this time around, so we pretty much just gonna wrap it up. Like I said, let's just get to 1K subs. Other than that, Bladers, thank you for your time, and remember to let it rip.